Top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack tapping in, y'all. Hope y'all having a good day, man. Hey, this video, man, is gonna be a nice little short one, man, because as y'all know, Boosie is on his way to the feds. Now the question is Boosie gonna be snitching, or is he gonna have to do that time? See, the thing is, man, I'm ex-law enforcement, man, and I know how the federal system works. And for those of y'all who've been to the feds, y'all already know that since Boosie has priors, his points is already up there, so he does have a mandatory minimum. So now, with these gun cases with Boosie, you know, ain't no probation, ain't no getting up out of that, you know, because hey, or he could be like T.I. and do a profer against some of his dead homies. That's how T.I. got 1 year in prison, you know, with all those machine guns. You remember back then at the BET Awards, he did a profer. And if y'all don't know what a proffer is, tap in and I'll tell you. Now, unless he does some type of proffer agreement or some type of cooperation, which I don't think he will, Boosie will be looking at some time. And I'm talking about more than 1 or 2 years. Because like I said, in the federal system, the federal penitentiary, there is a mandatory minimum. They add up your points when you go to your PSI. That's your pre-sentencing interview for those of y'all that don't know. You dig? When you catch a federal case, people, you got to go see that PO, and the PO is going to interview you. They're going to add up your priors, and they're going to say, okay, you got these many points that go up here, this many points go over here, and over here, this is how much time you get. And that is what you get. Now, some of y'all gonna say, man, maybe he can cut him a deal. Maybe his attorney can cut a deal. So let me tell y'all how that go, y'all. Your attorney and district attorney, your attorney and the district attorney could actually come to terms and say, you know what, we feel Boosie should get 5 years. And they could be okay with that. But at the end of the day, it is the judge's decision on what happens. So everything. So what I'm telling you is, in a perfect world, y'all, everything could be hunky dory, and Boosie's attorney and the Boosie's attorney and the defense attorney the defense attorney and the DA can come to an agreement saying, you know what, I think Boosie should get 3 years. And they can agree to that, and they can bring that to court and tell the judge to say, we agreed on 3 years. But the judge, due to Boosie always snubbing his nose at people, always, man, throwing it in their face, cutting that ankle bracelet off, throwing it back, throwing it in the water, hey, man, the judge can say, hey, man, this dude is menace to society, and I'm going to max him out. That's how I go in the feds, y'all. That's why they got a 99% conviction rate. So, see, let me tell a lot of y'all rappers, man, a lot of y'all rappers out here, man, and entertainers, man, y'all need somebody like me on your team as like a consigliere, like a counselor, so to speak. Why? Because I am ex-law enforcement. I know the law very well. Why? Because I'm ex-street, man. I know the streets well. So I could be actually advising y'all. See, if I was on Boosie team, see, I would have advised him not to even have that burner in his back pocket while he was shooting a music video. Why is that? Because he's always on social media running his mouth, and them Pete, man, and white folks is watching you, man. Don't y'all, man, I've told y'all time and time again, at these government agencies and these police stations, they have a section where they have people that all they do 24 hours a day is sit and watch y'all social media. You know, like Brick Baby, Big U, Loose Cannon, all that stuff. All they do is sit and watch your social media to incriminate you. And a lot of y'all dummies don't understand that when you're over here taking pictures with burners and you are a convicted felon, you are in violation. They don't even have to catch you with the actual burner in hand. They could just see you with the burner. So see, even in Boosie's case, him just having the burner, that case was strong enough even if they did not catch the actual burner on him. You dig what I'm saying? Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, it was a toy. Hey, man, that don't work all the time. Because, hey, when you dealing with that federal system, you will get charged for every bullet. Can you dig what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's the way it is in the feds. So, see, Boosie, y'all should expect him to at least do 5 years, man. He going to be doing 90% of that time or better. Now, if he comes to the point where he's doing 1 year, best believe he done did some snitching. He done did a proffer agreement, y'all. And y'all know, when you do them proffer agreements, if you're not familiar with a proffer agreement, people, a proffer agreement is where you sit down, You sit down with the detectives on multiple occasions and you give them information about stuff, okay? Now, they have to be able to confirm that that information is correct. See, like Keefe D did a proffer. He did proffers for over a 2-year period, which means it's people that got busted from his information for a 2-year period. They don't even know it. So Boosie could actually do a proffer agreement, right? And tell on some people, right? Because when you do a proffer agreement, it's like amnesty for a day. You only, like, even if you got deletions under your belt, you can have 20 deletions under your belt, but when you do a proffer for that day, you have amnesty. You can tell them everything that you did, and they have to confirm that your information is good, but you cannot speak about it anytime after that, or they will prosecute you just like they did Keefe D. So ask yourself, man, is Boosie gonna do that time? Is he gonna proffer? Because if his time is short, hey man, I'm gonna be making a lot of videos let y'all know the man proffered, because it's simple math. When you in the feds, it is a point system and it is a mandatory minimum. So ain't no probation coming out of this, y'all. So hey man, y'all like the channel, man, you love the content, make sure you join, man. I'm finna be dropping y'all some real deal Holyfield shit that only I can give you from a law enforcement perspective, and damn near from the streets, and a spiritual. Y'all have a blessed day.